All right, hello and welcome back. Next up in the book from the Alchemy Lab is the Statue of Mercury. So we're going to try to get this wand right here, which we have learned in a couple of different ways, partially from Nigel here and partially from the notebook in the Alchemy Lab, the correct way to open it up. So, sorry, I'm just going to start this timer here. So we're going to have to go back down into the passageway here. So I'm going to go to my notes again to make sure that I open the gargoyle correctly. So right, left, right, left, left, right. Now, there is a direction that we basically haven't gone in yet. We've been avoiding it. Down here, where we can go either left or right. We've always gone left before. We're going to go to the right now. And as we head down this way, we will find these doors here, which open up to reveal this kind of odd-looking statue. And there should also be... Yes, all right. There's people.
I can see into the library.
So we can see the statue here, and our goal is to make the statue face north and have its eyes look up. So if we look down here, by pressing this button, the statue will now move as we make adjustments to the fingers here.
Oh, the statue, it's moving.
Let's make another movement.
No!
Alright, that's fun. So let's see what we've done. If we look here, oops. So the statue's still looking the wrong way, unfortunately. Let's try...
Maybe this was some kind of security system that Eleanor devised when she was helping Cromwell's enemies get out of the country.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, so let's see what that finger does. All right, so it's now facing the correct direction. One thing we don't know is whether or not its eyes are facing upwards. So let's take a look real quick. Oops, that's just going to reopen it. There we go, that's better. And back up the stairs. This is going to be a relatively short video, as it's a pretty easy kind of one-step column to solve. So we'll also take advantage of this time to take a look in the Mutus Libre to learn a little bit more now that we have some more context. So the eyes are still looking down, which is something we need to fix if we want to get the wand. So let's head back up. Okay. I think I'd have this memorized by now. Okay, so let's go forward. So we learned that by having this pulled out, the statue will move. So maybe if we have it closed, the statue itself won't actually move. And we'll be able to adjust just its eyes. These chimes, I think, just deal with something that basically we're not doing, which is controlling... Oh, let's pull this out. Alright, so what does that do? That turns the statue one step to the left. No, just always makes it face that direction. This seems to make the statue face that direction. That makes the statue face away from us. And this makes the statue face towards us, which is good. So we want it to face towards us, but what we also want is for the eye to open. and look up. And how to do that, I need to remember here. Let's see. We can't tell without being in the room, unfortunately. And I would rather not loop all the way around every time. Alright, so that points it where we want it to go. This won't do anything since the button's not out. It just plays the chimes. Alright, so you actually make noise, you make noise, you make noise, and you make noise. Let's see if that does anything. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm going to check out the statue. I'm not going to make you stick with me the whole time. Alright, so it looks like we have made the statue's eyes look to the left with what we've done so far. So let's head back and try some other combinations. Alright, let's work on this again. So we're going to have this piece out. Let's try a different finger now. Let's try hitting the middle finger last. We're going to keep all these up. I don't really know what those do. Maybe it's just a way to indicate which ones you've already tried. Let's try this middle finger now. And again, we can't quite see in, but let's go back and take a look at the statue, see if we're facing the right direction. Oop, we don't want to go down. We want to be going up. There we go. Okay. Head in, check out the statue. So after hitting the middle finger, alright, eyes are now looking up, and we can take the Wand of Mercury, which I think is this guy here. We don't really need to put this in right now, but we will, just to show it works. Alright, and so we're able to open up this second one here. So let's take some time to quickly pop in on Jane and take a look at the Mutus Liber while we have a minute, since this was a very short endeavor, as I said. Alright, the Mutus Liber. So now that we have a little more context, we look here, we see symbols of the 6 pillars, all related to crests, and the kind of 4 main alchemical symbols. I can't honestly tell you exactly what's going on here, other than maybe forging of a great weapon to fight beasts. Here we have the back end of that page. Again, dragon, symbol of alchemy, and the 4 alchemical elements. I don't know. I don't know what this is going for. That's okay. And we have some numbers here associated with various things. Chalice with 4. Another one up here. Again, I can't honestly say I know exactly what this is really referring to, but that's okay. More interesting, we have the winds being captured. So there's our wind symbol. Come back here. This is, I think, earth? Or maybe water. Maybe this is supposed to be an indication of how to bring those to bear. This could be instructions on how to use all 4 or acquire all 4 of the elements. Alright, so if this is the earth symbol, and these are the 4 pillars, this could be telling us how the flow needs to go through the pipes. So if this is where the pipes are coming down, then over here, which I want to say that this is Zeus, or Jupiter rather, This pipe may need to be opened towards the top, and then sending flow all around, with finally this moon pillar dumping out inferiorly towards the forge. This could be the collection of the 4 winds. Either that, or it could be an indication of how to unlock the well and provide the water that we need. We'll have to keep this in mind. 3, 5, 8, and 4. This is definitely the 4 winds, actually. And then down here, we seem to be forging this. I believe this is supposed to be the key. No, this is the Rod of Mercury is what this is, that we just collected. So this is telling us how to light the forge. So once the kind of oil or liquid earth is in place, we have to present the rod to the main gargoyle and then the subservient gargoyles, and then finally bring it to the oil itself to ignite the forge. And finally, this is the key that we have to form. And what to do with this, we will investigate a little bit later. All right. And somehow that's going to bring us to, all right, either properly creating the key and being in the grace of the angels, or improperly making it and fall to the devils. So not everything is entirely clear from this, but it just provides some hints to help out with solving these final puzzles. It's nice to have that little addition, I think. You don't necessarily need it, but it's always better to have more distinct answers in games like this, as opposed to having it be a lot more trial and error. I'm not going to do this right now, but I'll just show you as we shine the rod near the gargoyle's eye. Lights and a timer starts, and we have a certain amount of time to get to the other gargoyles, which I'm not going to bother doing right now. But what I will do is actually just end things here. I don't remember which of the items we're going to be going after next, which of the keys to the pillars we'll be going for next. So for now, we will end things. There's the moon, so this is the one that'll go down. Oh, yes.
Like oil.
This is what will light ultimately once the pillars are started. So we will do that next time around, or rather in a few videos, since we're going to get the rest of these keys first. But until then, we'll see you.